Perfectly spotted, flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Santos out for the opening kick. And off we go from Dallas. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
I'll tell you what, as a quarterback, you sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah!
Now a give on the counter. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Going to the ground again on first. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Yeah!
A give to Vaughn out of the shotgun. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were...
He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but their first time out, fumbling in away in enemy territory, that's tough.
And such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Williams starting with the pass here. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Chicago first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Williams to throw on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again, following the sack. He's on the move. Complete out to the right. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down too. Excellent work. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down. Williams on the play action. That's caught. Keenan Allen. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears drive 80-plus yards and take a 6-0 lead. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They still have 5 to go here, 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it, still able to get that 1st down. Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Shotgun handoff for Vaughn. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. Now Dak to throw. That's caught. Here's Deuce Vaughn.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. They've got a man in motion. Running for the marker on 2nd. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Cowboys driving. Cowboys with their first shot inside the red zone. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are stopped a little beyond the 10-yard line on the return.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Short pass brought in. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle. Working from the gun, Williams. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Williams will look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. On 4th down, it's Williams. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. To the sideline, and it is incomplete. Short a line to gain. Wouldn't have mattered anyway on 4th down. The touchdown all but gifted to them here as they take over 1st and goal. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. But we all saw his teammates yelling at him, go down for the touchback. Yeah, no chance of that. He saw a lane to take it from one end zone to the other, and he did just that.
You know, and in that sense, he's no different than a kick returner bringing it out of the end zone. That's why some think DBs make the best return men. He just got that unique way of seeing the field, whether it's on a kickoff or going 100+ for a pick 6. Wow.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Turpin with a return. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Back to the air. Prescott after that pick. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. 1st and 10, Prescott. Brought in close to the 8. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. To throw is Williams. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
1st and goal, Swift. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. He'll get 3, but much work left for him on 2nd and goal. Again, it's going to be Swift. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. Swift, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Fielded at the 14. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Cut out left. Rolling into enemy territory. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Throwing on 1st is Prescott. Getting out to his left. He's on the move. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears get it as he makes his 3rd interception in this game. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the 1st play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
1st down, Williams. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
1st down throw by Williams. Completed here to Clement. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. The tackle made by Mozzie Smith. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. He has the 1st over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
1st down, here's Swift. And that's good for a gain of 5. Malik Hooker with the tackle. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Bears with possession and a big enough lead. They can probably coast the rest of the way.